Yes, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Yeah, it's been a while. I dropped some videos for you guys, and generally, there's not really been much updates. I want to appreciate my subscribers. I want to appreciate my new fans from Senegal, from Cameroon, from Ghana, that have previously patronized us and done some things with us. I want to appreciate those of you that come to our DM to ask us to guide you as well. I know some of you have done your visa with an agent before you saw my video and you feel, oh, I should have worked with this person, but it's fine. As much as I see the sincerity in what you need, I don't care. Yeah, for me, it's not all about money. Sometimes it's about relationship. There are a lot of people I didn't do their visa for them, and they asked me, okay, Paul, can you help us with this in Qatar? Can you help us with this in Kazakhstan, in Vietnam, and even old friends that we've been together in Bahrain together. Some of them are moving to Vietnam. Oh, Paul, we've been seeing your update about Vietnam. Oh, you have someone there that can pick us up. Yeah, and I tell them. So sometimes it's not all about me wanting to do the business and pocket it. So it's business sometimes, you have to bring your business, because one thing we can guarantee you here is that we make sure that your visa is genuine. We follow it up down to details, and we defend it down to details that your visa is genuine. So this morning, Monday motivation again, choose wisely. Money don't buy visa. Money can process it, but money don't buy visa sometimes. Money buy, in some cases where we have situations, Nigerian syndrome and all these things like this, but in most cases, money don't buy visa sometimes. It only does process it, yeah. So this morning, I'm going to be talking about Vietnam. I know Vietnam now is the new route. Even a lot of people from Kazakhstan are leaving Kazakhstan. They are trying to move to Vietnam, to try and have a better life for themselves. This is just what I can say. I'm this person. This is my personal opinion. If I don't see proofs, I don't believe. I have my reasons. Yes. If I don't see proofs, genuine proofs that can be verified, let me put it that way, I don't believe. I don't tend to believe certain things. A lot of people have been saying Vietnam is convertible. This Vietnam is this. When Bahrain, people were getting jobs, and I can share my own experience. There were people who reached out to me. Oh, are you sure Bahrain visa can be converted? I don't talk too much. I just do a much. I screenshot my own work visa and I share with them. This is my work visa. It's scannable. It's confirmable. If I open the barcode for you and you scan it, you are going to see me on the Bahrain portal. It's scannable, so it's not something hidden I have to hide, and there's proof. I don't talk too much. I just show the person proof immediately. So that is the same thing. So for all of us flocking into Vietnam now, please, as much as Vietnam is fresh, as much as it is sweet to go to, don't let us make the mistakes we've made in previous times about going to countries with our hard-earned money and not having backup plans, especially not having backup plans in most of these countries we go to. Then we end up being frustrated, and we be like, oh, the agent didn't tell me. Now we are telling you guys, in case you find it that the chances of converting it is not possible, have your plan B. That is my advice for you. Most of the clients that come to my DM, I have few people who have gone in, and we've been trying to work around it, but the only option they're trying to say is maybe you have to do student visa. Some people said work visa, and I told her, you have to be careful with money. I don't trust people. All these things sometimes are very crazy. Yeah, and when they say it's convertible, this is the first question I ask them. Please, do you have proofs? Don't let's talk too much. The person has money. People have money. Is there proof to show that it is convertible? These are the questions you should ask. They said, somebody chatted me yesterday from KZ here, and she was like, she's a very good friend of mine. Then, oh, I'm planning to move to Vietnam, and I said, and I asked her one question: have you confirmed if it's convertible? She said, yes, they said. I said, have you seen any proof? She said, that's true. I said, ask for proof. If truly anybody, at least if somebody, people have gone in, so people have been going in since maybe September or thereabout. If it has been going, there are going to be proofs, because they are now deceiving people. Oh, job on arrival. Don't fall for all these stupid victims. Don't fall for all these things. Be very careful. As much as Vietnam is fresh, I came here to tell you guys I promoted Vietnam as well because it's a fresh route. It has not, the IP never cast as we dey talk am, so it's still very very fresh. So please, if you are going there, have your backup plan in case if one of my followers asked me that question, that in case if he can't convert, what's going to be his fate? And my answer was very direct. Your agent will not be there with you. Your family will not be there with you. You are going to be there on your own, and you will face the consequences yourself. Either you like it or not. One man abroad, yourself alone. You face the consequences, well, you face it alone. So take note while you are planning to take the Vietnam visa. Take note as well. So this is my advice. Most times I tend to divert people to Qatar. I have my reasons why I do these things. When you come to my DM and I tell you, especially for those of you who are first-time travelers, yeah, I have my reasons. For those who have traveled, not as if tourist visas are not good. There are a lot of people who went to tourist visa. Some people even enter Europe without visa. Some people entered Europe with tourist visa, and they are trying to make their life now. A lot of people enter USA with tourist visa. A lot of people enter Canada with tourist visa, and they are trying to live their life now. I have a client who first went to Oman. He's in Canada now. He's a mechanic, and his advice was, anybody coming to Canada, just make sure you have an handwork, so that in case you can't get a job to convert your visa for you, at least you will have something to be living on with your handwork. These are messages that people need to get to know when they are planning their travel. So I tend to divert most people, especially first-time travelers, because when you look at the cost of what you're going to use to get your visa, maybe your agent is, for example, selling for you at 500K, and your ticket is around 1.2 to 1.3 million. I will tell you, why not pick Qatar? Why not pick Oman? Is it not for you to hustle and make money? I don't like to use the word hustle. Is it not for you to go and work and be blessed and make money? That's the deal. And you go to a country where you have peace of mind with a working visa. You are there. You can go out. You can work freely. You can do things freely. You decide where to go. Once you're not found wanting for any criminal thing, you can go anywhere you choose to go to. You can do anything you choose to do. Once it's according to the law of the state where you reside in. So that's why most times I tend to divert you. And why I'm divert is because we know that for now, Qatar visa is still very much available. Oman is still very much available. Albania is available. Moldova study visa is available. Canada is available. Study visa is available as well. And even the tourist visa is available. Though sometimes I don't really want to encourage people to go with tourist visa, but because of the funds involved, that's why sometimes, some people just be like, okay, instead of you going to Vietnam and you're going to be spending millions, why not do Canada, that you just spend almost same amount of money, and it's going to give you even a longer period of stay, and it's, you can even go there, and that any if you enter streets, you go make your money per hour, and that's still what's taking the risk on than, all these lesser country that you spend millions of naira to get the tourists to get to the country, and it has not really much thing to offer to you. So keying to Qatar is a 2 years working visa. It gives you rest of mind. It gives you peace of mind. Though I know that a lot of the people in Qatar, there are jobs in Qatar. The problem is about the Nigerian syndrome. It's everywhere. They don't really want to get a job for Nigerian. It's a little bit, especially for the males. The females are still having their way because most of our girls don't really work. You get as a B, they work for there. That one will be conversation for here. You understand? But the most important thing is you still have a work visa. No matter how much you find yourself there, you're going to get something to do within 2-3 months. That's why I tell people, plan your accommodation. I know it's not easy, but these are reality you have to. Even anywhere you are going to, even if it's Canada, even if it's US, even if that money is not easy to find, plan yourself that at least 1 or 2 months, if I don't get a job on time, I can bank on the little change I have in my purse. So accommodation is the most important thing abroad, so that for you to settle down properly. So this is what I tell people in most cases. For Qatar, accommodation is a bit expensive, thereabout. People are not new to Qatar. For Oman as well, accommodation is a little bit more cheaper. Yeah, life is a little bit more cheaper there. Yeah, these countries don't offer really too much like the developed European countries. Same as Vietnam. Accommodation is far way cheap in Vietnam as well. Even Albania, which is an European country, accommodation is a little bit cheap there as well. Most people who come to ask for Albania are asking for tourist visa. it's very difficult to get a sponsor to give us tourist visa, because most of our people do is once they give them that visa, the invitation, and finally if the visa gets been approved, they are going to want to legally cross from Albania to Greece or any country, and it affects the sponsor who invited you. So that is why most people don't always want to give that invitation to us as Nigerians. Even the work visa, these are the reasons why we find it very difficult, that we go through the part of company information before we could get a work permit and visa approval for people who wants to visit Albania. So this is the logic, guys. Choose wisely once again. It's another Monday morning. You have the funds. Japan is also going for Dubai residents, Nigerians in Dubai that have active IDs, not Nigerians and Nigerians. Yeah, Japan. We took some applications for Japan last week. It's closed already. By now, it's closed already. We are not faking anymore. For those in Nigeria, yeah, you can apply, but for now it's closed. Now the one that is still open, because it's cable visa, it's an e-visa, is the Japan e-visa. It's still very much available. It's flying now. For those who have Dubai resident IDs, it is going. So you can key in. If you have friends who wants to leave Dubai for another place, it's much more available. Poland work permit is available. The problem I have with Poland is the appointment. It's crazy. I have a friend who, I told her before she did the application with somebody in Poland that she knows, that the appointment is always my headache. She went on after the whole thing to get appointment, became story. I told her, I said, these are the problem we have, because even me, I have a friend in Dubai, childhood friend that I did for. It's a 3 years work permit, and since February, we've applied for appointment. Till now, we've not gotten any appointment date. I know they buy it in most cases, but to even get people who are legit that will give you that link is very difficult, or they are asking for exorbitant amount of money for them to get the appointment for you. So people, where is the money that you can easily get like that? So it's not easy to get like that. So Moldova study visa is a language study course. It's a bit expensive from the way I see. It's a little bit expensive, yeah. Because the package is, and the age limit is just 30 years old. So I would better switch people to Canada, to risk their money on Canada, than that kind of package. But still, it's very much available for those who wants to start from a lower place. Albania study visa as well is very much more available, and it's flying also. Then these are the packages mostly available for now. Vietnam visa is available, but I've advised most people that, think about the cost very well. Calculate and do a counterbalance if you are choosing in Vietnam and you want to travel to Vietnam. So for now, even people that said they are English teaching jobs, according to the information, the requirements, if you are not, unlike Kazakhstan, that even people who know they speak English well, they teach English. Yeah, that's good, but we speak better than them because they don't even speak good English. But in Vietnam, from what I've heard, that if you don't have the proper certification, you might not be able to teach there. So I advise for those of you traveling, please make sure that, this is another thing, make sure that your documents are authenticated from the Ministry of Education. We also do that. It's express service. They are authenticated and they are legalized at Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Make sure, so you can keep a scanned copy of it on your phone. It's scannable. They can always confirm it. So make sure that these documents are done before you travel out of Nigeria. It saves you the cost of wanting to send it back or wanting to send it. So make sure that the documents are properly arranged before you travel to Vietnam. For those of you who want to go and teach, probably maybe with time, this is just few months, maybe with time into next year, we'll begin to see the reality about Vietnam. I pray it doesn't cast. I know a lot of people have learned a lot of lessons and people are trying to be very, 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 very careful with it. So I pray that Vietnam doesn't get cast. That's just the only prayer I pray, that it doesn't cast. So these are the packages are very much more available. The Spain we are doing for tourists has closed already. The clients have done their biometrics. Even the Portugal we took, the submission has closed. We are waiting for appointment dates as well. So these are the packages available. So guys, if you are traveling, make sure you have a backup option. And also, it's not only job. You can be creative. Somebody barbed my hair yesterday. He has a work visa in Kazakhstan, but where are the jobs? People are even leaving. So even if he's working, I think he teaches in his school, but still he's using his what? His skills, to get some other fronts, to back people. You can cook. You can be cooking and be selling food. There are people selling foodstuffs. That's one thing I love about our Igbo brothers. Now, in fact, I respect them for that. Some of them don't even care. Some of them, the males, not the females this time, the males, now them you go see they sell food. There are many in Bahrain, many of them. Now them they sell foodstuffs. This will go a long way for you to fetch money. And I also tell people, when you get abroad, look into many options. You don't have to be under somebody. You can also start something. You can open a business. If you have the funds, you can. Once you see the tax policy of a country, once you see that is an enabling environment where you can do something, you can be a business owner. We had it in Bahrain. We had Nigerians that had shops, that had business they were doing. They were selling hair and making hairs, and they were doing makeup and all this stuff, paint, and fixing of nails. And the locals come there to come and do their nails because they know we even do it better than their own people. So you don't have to be like, I want to go and work. You can strategize what opportunities, and that's the advantage Albania is giving, because you can register a business and you can travel under your own company, to get your own visa and be on your own, so you can be a business owner. What kind of business are we opening in Albania? We are opening English language center. Recently, a multi-communications company was approved. Photography. We are looking into service rendering company that we know that you can do, like just photography, taking pictures. People come there to patronize you. It can even be a laundry, it can be a design shop, it can be a fashion. That's the next thing I'm trying to look at for people who have that skills. A fashion shop, like where they can be sewing massively and selling it out to the people there. Lucrative business ideas, food, even burger shops. There are people who do it. It's just about planning, strategizing, looking at the enabling environment, and fixing your money into something that this thing is going to be worth it by the time it hits the market. Surely, because for example, if you open a burger shop, it's not only Nigerian that will patronize you, and a coffee shop. Coffee abroad is like hot cake business. Everybody wants, especially their locals. Once you now know how to make that coffee very well, come to think of it, and you are selling it for maybe like not even up to $1 or thereabouts. You're saying not even up to $1. You're going to get customers on daily basis, and you're going to make just a little kiosk, and you're going to make your cool money. So look into business ideas where you plan to travel as well. It can be your backup option when you get to these countries. It can be your backup option. Most of these are Igbo brothers. Some of you are mechanics. Even the Yorubas. Some of you are mechanics. Some of you are tailors. Different ideas. Even in Kazakhstan here, we have some of our brothers that they are into farming. He has a very big poultry shelter for hens, and he rears hens and he sells those eggs to locals. We also have some guys here. He is into farming as well. He is the one that we buy okra. We buy local Nigerian okra from him in Kazakhstan here. I tell you the truth. So he doesn't even care about working for anybody, because he's not selling only okra. I think he plants tomatoes and other things as well, and he sells it to the market, and he makes his cool money. He goes to work anytime he wants to go to work, and he comes back anytime he wants to come back from work. So these are lucrative ideas. So guys, key to these opportunities. Think smart. It's not an easy thing, but with God, all things are possible. For those of you who are just raising funds, this is just my prayer that you won't make the wrong step. You won't take the wrong step as you plan to leave Nigeria. And for everybody who has keyed in their visa already, either with us or not with us, this is my utmost prayer that all of us will go abroad and will have a better life, most especially for our children, our future, and we'll be better as well for ourselves. This is just a charge for Monday morning. It's 4th of December 2023, and it's been a great year, and more packages, I'm very sure, we're still coming in the line. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you who haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe, like the video, and share with your friend. Thank you. Tomorrow, 5th December, is my birthday, so it's going to be a big time. I already give out some 5% discount to some of my clients with pending application, and those who will be starting the application, soonest as well. So thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely time and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.